This one's your chance to try it on your own, just to see how you turn out here. On this one, there's probably a couple different ways you could do it, but there's the way that's going to end up being a lot easier than anything else. So I would shoot with that for that, but you can kind of experiment with it and see what you come up with. But remember, whatever you get for your x and y at the end, make sure you try it in one of the equations or try it in both, because it should work for both. That's a good way to check and see if you're correct. Why don't you pause this and give it a try, and then come back and we'll go through the problem and see how you did. Alright, I would say that the very easiest way to do this problem is to take this y and make this equation into y equals. And that's pretty easy to do. All I have to do is take away 2x on this side and then minus 2x on this side. This would of course cancel out, leaving us with y equals 20 minus 2x. This would be our equation. So this is what y is equal to, 20 minus 2x. So now I'm going to come down here, I'll come down here to this equation, and I want to put where I see a y, which would be right here, I want to put 20 minus 2x in for it. So I will rewrite this, 6x minus 5, this is where my 20 minus 2x goes, equals 12. And you see I just put it in for where the y was in the equation, because this is y equals. So now I'll have to do a little distributive property, get this figured out. And remember, we want to keep this and take this as negative 5 multiplied by that, multiplied by this, and we'll also want to make this negative 2x. So after we do the distributive property, we're left with 6x. Negative 5 times 20 would be negative 100. Negative 5 times negative 2 would be positive 10x. And then we still have our equals 12. So now I need to combine like terms. 6x, 10x, 16x minus 100 equals 12. Now I want to get x by itself on a side, so I will add 100 to cancel that out. And I will add 100 over here. Whoops, 100. So now I have 112 equals 16x, and then I can do, because I don't know how many times 16 goes into 112, so I will divide by 16 and divide by 16. That'll cancel this out, and I will just quick use my calculator here and do 112. I need to actually get a working calculator. The one I have is not working. Here we go. 112 divided by 16 is 7, because I probably could have figured that out, but x equals 7. So now we've got 1/2 of our coordinate here. So now I need to go back and pick one of these other two equations and put 7 in for x. So I will start with the original equation that I had here, 2x plus y equals 20. I will rewrite it with x is 7, so 2 times 7 plus y equals 20. I can simplify this. 2 times 7 would be 14. Again, I'm trying to figure out what y is, so my equation has to read y equals. So in order to do that, I can just get rid of this 14 by subtracting 14 and subtracting 14. That would cancel out, leaving me with y equals, and then 20 minus 14 is 6. So y would be 6 for my answer in this question. Again, remember, come back to one of these equations and try both of these to make sure you're right. I mean, you should leave every single problem knowing whether you're correct or not. You really should know that. So what I'm going to do is I'll just erase this x right here, and I will put 7 in for it. And I will erase this y, and I will put 6 in for it. And then this turns into a simple problem here. 6 times 7 is 42. 5 times 6 is 30. 42 minus 30 equals 12. So we know we got that problem correct. If you did this problem a different way, I mean, I know on the original problem where it was 2x plus y equals 20, we made it say y equals. If you wanted to say x equals here, you could actually divide the entire thing by 2. And if I divided the entire thing by 2, this would just be x. This would actually be, since it's 1y, 1 divided by 2 would be 1/2 y equals, and that divided by 2 is going to be 10. You could have worked it like that, and then we'd put this over on this side, so it would actually be x equals 1/2 y, negative 1/2 y plus 10. You could have done that and then put this in for x, but again, you know, working with a fraction, it's not like it's impossible, but I think it's a lot easier to not have to do that.